we got a microphone, so hopefully you can hear us better now. Progress, one step at a time. One of the things that we want to talk about today is that all of this stuff is coming up with New Year's resolutions because it's about to be Christmas. I cannot believe it. And then it's New Year's, and there's all of these, I'm sure you're seeing it everywhere. What do you do when New Year's hits?
New Year's resolution.
Right. So, you know what? There's technically nothing wrong with a New Year's resolution, if that's what works for you, but what tends to happen is most people fail after the first 3 weeks, right? And there's like all these statistics too that we could look into about people joining gyms and then they don't go back, and there's so much stuff. But what we found actually worked really well last year, and we're doing the exact same thing this year, which is what we want to talk to you about, is training for something, and something that's further away in distance, right? So we love, and if you've seen our Instagram, we love Spartan races. We really truly believe that they, I'd say they've changed my life.
They changed my life.
Right? And that they really are accessible to everyone. So what we did last year was we created a Form Fitness team, and there's a Citi Field Spartan race on April 4th of 2020, and we want you to join our team. And so what that does is it gives you the opportunity to say, even tomorrow, once I post this, I'm ready to start doing something to train for this Spartan race that's 4 months away. It's not just stopping in February, like most people do. So I'm gonna let these two ladies say something else now. I'm gonna stop.
Last year we brought a team of 26 people to Citi Field with us. Of the 26, I think we were the only ones who had done a Spartan race before. Mm-hmm. And everyone that started the Spartan race with us finished the Spartan race with us.
Yes, they did.
And addressed many obstacles along the way, both the physical ones as well as mental and emotional ones. It was a good time for sure.
It was amazing.
And the goal this year is for all of those people who joined us last year.
Let's do it again!
Do it again!
And bring a friend.
And bring a friend this
time. Yeah. We had 26 last year. I'm gonna give this a big goal and say I want 50.
Yeah.
I want 50 people on the Form Fitness team to be doing the Citi Field Spartan race on April 4th of 2020. We're gonna send out all the details. There's gonna be links to get like a discount to sign up. You're gonna be able to sign up onto our team. We go together, we finish together.
And we train together.
So one of the other things that we did last year, and we're gonna do the exact same thing this year, is we do once a month leading up, but maybe we'll even do it more. We'll discuss details and get back to you. Is we meet up here at Form Fitness, and we sit down and we talk about the race, because one of the things that happened last year, and again, we expected this, is people were truly afraid to do the Spartan race. And I get that. I totally get that. Mm-hmm. But we want to help you through that, because part of the whole point of goals is that you have to step into that uncomfortable zone of hitting those goals. You have to be uncomfortable, right? We have so many stories we could tell you in terms of Spartan specific, but long story short is every single person that walked in here last year that was getting trained or getting ready for the Spartan race sat here and was like, I'm terrified and I don't think I can do it. And again, each one of them crossed the finish line. And so we want to help you be able to do that. And we're not saying you have to do every single obstacle, and we're not saying you have to run your fastest race. What we are saying is there's something to prove to yourself that you can cross the finish line.
Do you have anything to say, Joseph? I mean, I love this stuff. Team atmosphere is like my thing. I thrive off of that. So it was so much fun just to see everybody who came for the workouts, the camaraderie, like the community that we kind of built with it, how much fun everyone was having, you know, even though it was like challenging workouts. The workouts were tough. They were no joke. People were like, oh, this was tough, but having fun while doing it. And then seeing that how this prepared everyone for the race. I'm like, oh, the race was easier than I thought it was. Yeah. Not saying that it was easy by any means, but the practicing what we were doing prior helped that race become easier for everyone to kind of cross that finish line and have fun doing it, and
Totally.
you know, kind of get that rush, like, oh, like, wait a minute, you guys were right, you know. And I think that was a beautiful thing.
Yeah. I think one of the things that I know I preach it and I know they do too, but we at Form like really want to get across is that you really are capable of anything that you set your mind to, or anything that you want to try. Like, you're capable of it. It really is a matter of like what obstacle gets in your way. And so literally at Spartan Race, there's obstacles, and if you take the chance, you more than likely can do it. And no one's saying that maybe you don't need a little help. We had a few people last year that needed a little like boost to get over the walls. I still need a boost to get over the walls, right? That's okay. We don't get through life without help. And so again, one of the reasons that we love Spartan so specifically is like there's so many metaphorical things that are happening that like they just like meld to what we're trying to tell you. Do you have anything about that?
I mean, I think you said it really well. All of the obstacles that are in front of you, the biggest obstacle actually is up here. And so you're either going to do it or not. My preference is for you to do it with us and have fun with it. And I think you said it changed your life. I said it changed my life. And I think that's one of the things that I walked away from my first Spartan race with, and every time I do a Spartan race, I get that feeling of,
Excuse me,
course,
excuse me.
we check to see if the phones are silent.
It's okay.
Real
It's
life.
all good.
But I walked away with it. I do it every time, I walk away with it every time I do a Spartan race. This idea that, wow, once again, I proved to myself that if I put my mind to something, I can do it. And there's nothing more empowering than that.
No, I agree. So, again, I just want to bring it back to kind of the New Year's resolution specific topic, because I feel like that's really important. New Year's resolutions, again, can be a good thing, right? It's okay to set an idea, set a goal. The problem that we have with the New Year resolution is that so many people jump on this bandwagon and then suddenly everybody's off and they're, flailing. You can start tomorrow, right? You can decide and set your mind to something and start tomorrow. That's great. Prep is really important, right? There's so many things, like, it really depends on what your goal is. But what we want to do is say, great, it is New Year's, it's January, whatever. There's this thing that's 4 months away. So if you're ready to start, let's do that. But let's pick something that's far enough away that it keeps you training, right? So when February 12th hits and it's a month and a half in and you're like, do I really even want to keep going? Well, yeah, maybe you do, because you know that you have this thing that's coming that's going to get you really excited to see the progress that you've made, right?
Yeah, I think that's an important point. And I think to that end, and we don't have hard data on this, but most of the people that went with us to Citi Field have done another Spartan race, have done another race, have done something, have found something else to hook on to next, because they really got something out of, I set a goal, I completed that said goal, and now I'm moving on to do something else, or I'm going to do that again.
And I was going to say, and have said that they would do it again. And I'm pretty sure most of my particular clients, I think yours too, were like, all right, I'm in. I'm in. So we, again, like, the goal for this YouTube video was really just to talk about how we find it really important that don't just set the goal, set the tangible goal, right? Set the thing, and let me rewind for a second. Short-term goals are also really expensive. I just lost my mind. Really important. Right, so like we said, we're gonna do these group workouts together in between. So maybe your goal is not to sign up for the Spartan race on day one, but it's to get to the first workout.
Yeah.
And then it's to get to the second workout. And then it's to get to the third. And you can sign up for the race probably the day before. I mean, that's up to you. Obviously, we encourage people to sign up ahead of time, again, for many reasons, but come to the workouts even if you're not signed up, and give yourself that, see what the community is like. See that you're not the only one that's afraid to try, but that you can all do this together.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else?
I think another thing, and this is a little bit circular, but I feel like it's important to underscore the fact that you might be sitting watching this video right now saying to yourself, I can't do that because.
Right.
I can't do a Spartan race because. I can't do a Spartan race because I'm not strong enough. I can't do a Spartan race because I don't run. I can't do a Spartan race because I have kids and who will babysit them. Like, there's so many things that we could say are the reasons why we can't do things. And again, it's up to you. You make that commitment, carve out your space the way that you would carve out your space for any kind of self-care or any kind of thing. Maybe you're not used to doing that, and maybe this is an opportunity to seize the day and say, I'm going to finally do something for myself. Don't think about all the I can'ts, because if you do that, they can easily pile up. Just focus on the, well, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to commit to it, and I'm going to do this baby steps at a time.
Right. So let's talk a little bit about some of that stuff, the I can'ts and the, like, what
Sure.
people are truly afraid of. Make sure she's it's fine. Anyway. Madeline's here, she'll join us in a second. Hi. So, one of the things that we know for sure people are afraid of is the distance. Citi Field Spartan is the reason we picked that one for the group to start. The reason we truly believe that the stadium races are the best races to start with, this is Madeline, are because it's the shortest distance, right? So they're anywhere from 3 to 4 miles. They also are not in the woods and in the mud. They're on concrete, and while sometimes people think concrete is really bad for your legs and your knees and blah, 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 it's actually just safer to know that you have a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a stable surface, right? So in terms of distance, the goal for, I think, anyone in the world should be that they can just walk X amount of miles, just walk. And it can be slow, but you should just be able to do that. So if that was your first goal, well, this is something to train towards, right? So one of the things I always say, and I'm gonna say it again, at a Spartan race, there are obstacles that some people can't do, and I can't do all the obstacles. There's monkey bars and rope climbs and all sorts of things. You are an adult, you paid for the race, and you get to make your own decision, right? So if you need to say, that's not an obstacle I can do, guess what? You get to walk away and continue on with your race. And that's okay. We're not in it to compete to win, right? There are people that compete to win. That's not us. That's okay. Your win will be, did I make it across the finish line? Your win will be, last year I couldn't get over the wall by myself. This year I can. Last year I couldn't do the rope climb. This year I tried. You know, like those things are really important. And so we, you know, there's so many like Spartan details, and we'll get into that stuff, I promise. But right now we want you to start thinking about why it is that this might be something that is like a great New Year's resolution or a great start for you to step in the door and get yourself moving. Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Do you want to contribute anything since you're here?
Oh, yeah, sure. No, like just to add on to that, like last year was my bad. Last year was my first time doing it, and I thought that I was gonna be like in the back and take the whole time, and I finished in like an hour and 10 minutes or something. And I didn't do every obstacle, but I tried every obstacle, and it was honestly like at the end of it, Sable and I looked at each other and were like, we could do that again, which is not something I ever thought. I never thought I would say I did a Spartan race and then wanting to do it again and then doing it again this year. And now I have different goals. Like my goal is that I'm going to get over the walls by myself this year because I couldn't do that last year. And so while it seems like it's something intimidating, it's not.
Well, no, but it is, and it's allowed to be, right?
Sure.
And I don't think we should take away from that.
For sure, yeah.
but we want to help you,
Yeah.
right?
And also, like, one of the really nice things is all the people there who, like, are wearing their, like, Spartan shirts that, like, they've done all 3 of the types of races and stuff. I thought that would be really difficult, but it's a really supportive environment, too, which was just fun to be in. And be around other people and, like, see other people achieving things they didn't think they could do either, so.
Yeah. One of the things, this just came to me is, a lot of times in like group activities and stuff like that, we feel like we're gonna hold people back, right? And so that's one of the reasons that we're not even like willing to try. So 2 things. The great thing about Spartan Race is it's your own race. You're not actually doing it as a team, right? So like you can complete it without me and that's okay. We are signing up as a team, but that team really is more there for support, not necessarily like a score or a goal or anything like that. The other thing that I just want to make sure that you guys understand is last year we did this and we will do it exactly the same way because it worked. There's 3 of us. We're your team captains, right? One goes in front, one goes in the middle, and I stay in the back. And I promise to not leave anyone behind. We will cross the finish line holding hands, hugging, I don't care. We cross the finish line together, right? And the other people can go off and do their thing, and that's great and good for them, but it doesn't mean that you are holding them back. It means you're moving at your own pace and you're doing your own race.
Yeah, and I think that's an important point to make, that it's still yours. We do this as a group, it's community, it's support.
Yeah.
But it's your race.
Yeah. And everyone waited last time, and everyone, right? Like high fives, and it was awesome. And I was so proud of everybody.
Yeah, same.
And I'm really excited for that feeling again.
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, comment below if you have any questions. Tell us if you're tell us your fears or tell us what you're excited about. Madeline is, Madeline's our intern. I think we haven't introduced her. We call her the gym turn, but she is helping us with all the posts for Spartan. We're gonna get all of that out to you. Like I said, there's a discount code. We're gonna set up, like I said, all the workouts. If you guys comment and let us know that you want us to do this more than once a month, we're willing to make it happen, but I need to know that you want it. If you don't want it, it's our time. We're volunteering our time, right? So you gotta really tell us that that's something that's important to you. And again, we will make it happen. Anything else?
Yeah. So if you've been following all along and you're still wondering what a Spartan race is,
Check out Spartan.
check out Spartan Race. I'm pretty sure it's at Spartan Race on Instagram,
Yeah.
SpartanRace.com.
Yeah.
Just Google Spartan Race, it'll come up.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
was
No,
gonna say, make sure you look at the stadium sprint, not
Yeah.
a beast, not a super,
Yeah, there's a
not
bunch
a
of
sprint,
them,
but
yeah.
like the stadium race is the one that we're doing. So not to.
Yeah. No.
confuse that.
She's right. And again, message us. Right? We respond. So
We do.
message us. Again, if you have any other questions or thoughts, let us know. We promise to talk about it again, and we'll answer you. All right.